Hello everyone, it's Charlton. Please subscribe to my channel, tap that notification bell, and like this video. That helps me to keep making videos, and I would appreciate it majorly. So there was a tornado overnight, and I saw the coverage last night at about 3 in the morning on the East Coast when this was all happening. The tornado happened around 10:20, 10:30, I believe, Saturday evening, Oklahoma time. So it was our north night tornado when many people were asleep. People with all the storms and tornadoes in that area, many locals were prepared. Are awake for that or ready for that. But it was a hotel that suffered the direct hit. There were 2 fatalities so far, and it's not known whether that death toll will climb. And when I initially started watching the coverage of this, it was about 2 in the morning East Coast time, and they were saying fatalities, but they weren't confirming how many. The mayor of Reno, Oklahoma, is where this night tornado hit. I believe another tornado hit in Oklahoma City as well, but it wasn't nearly as big. And actually, this tornado, which was larger, that hit El Reno, I think it didn't hit the center of town, the population dense part of town. So, which was obviously a good thing. But the devastation that it caused, and it had a direct hit on this hotel, an American Budget Value Inn. It goes by a couple different. Well, I think that's what it's named now. When you look up it on Google, Google satellite maps, I think it's America's Best Value Inn, something like that. And but there was also a trailer park immediately behind that also got hit like the tail corner of it. So it just plowed right through the hotel, hit the trailer park, and it basically, destroyed many trailer homes, lifting them completely off the ground and dropping them on other trailer homes in some instances. I'll show you some of the footage. I mean, over here at CNN, again, there's 2 fatalities, and, we just don't, I think they're still searching for missing, and it's just not known whether or not that will climb. But like I said, last night around 2 o'clock when they first announced this, it was sounding as though there were going to be many fatalities. I was sort of surprised and naturally relieved that it was only 2 around 3 a.m. when the mayor gave a second press conference updating the public and giving out more information. And at that time, they were doing massive search and rescue. The hotel, just to give you an idea, that's it destroyed. So, and I'll show you other pictures of it, from coverage last night. Like right there. And that's the back hotel, and this is the front portion of it. When you're looking at the hotel, and I don't want to screw up my satellite sort of image there. Here's where you basically check in, and then in the back, I'll do this. This is going to screw me up. So this is where you check in, and this is the back, where everyone lives, where everyone sleeps for the most part. And being that it's all right, cool. And when we're looking at this is the trailer park, here. Let me put myself down. This is the America Best Value Inn, or American Budget Value Inn. This is where you check in that we were just looking at, and here's the trailer park, and here's the where people, where the rooms where people sleep. And basically, the tornado came through here and clipped the southeastern corner of the trailer park and hit pretty much directly on a great majority of the hotel. I believe I'm not positive actually. I believe the 2 fatalities were in the hotel, but I'm not positive of that, But the people in the hotel, they're from out of town, So, I mean, they were explaining last night during the coverage that those people may not necessarily have the same alerts on their phone. The apps downloaded that people who live in the area, on a permanent basis may not have been prepared, may not have been awake for it. But, given the damage done to the hotel, and that there was only 2 fatalities, it seems as though many people were probably awake for that and ready. But I don't know that for sure. So, and actually, this is from last night. Let me just play this quickly. This is when I was preparing a video last night, and I just was too tired to do it. But this kind of just gives you a better view of there's the hotel. This is the check-in area, and that section goes back this way and then across this way, just so you see it. And that's the live search and rescue that was last night.
massive search and rescue ongoing right now.
So, and CNN does have some pretty unbelievable aerial view of it. So let's just quickly check that out. And you can see the trailer homes here, you know, like here and here. And those were picked up and thrown, I believe, to some extent. But actually, you know, I think this is one of these sections where it rounds off. Before I show you that, you know, this is like, you know, it's I don't know, it's not exactly this section. In fact, I think this section was clipped. You know, this is probably what you're looking at, where you're seeing the trailer home sort of in a semicircle arrangement, and then you can also see, you know, you could see the trailer homes lined up, you know, in a line here, you know, going this way.
People in the debris you see there. A nearby hotel also was heavily damaged, but the owner says,
I mean, look at that. That's just unbelievable. Look at that. That's the trailer homes right there. You know, I mean, look at the vehicles. It's just terrible, man. It's amazing that only 2 people were killed.
One survivor from the mobile home park described the terror as the storm approached.
I heard it coming. I felt the trailer 80 hit our trailer. I know trailer 80 flipped over on top of 81. Which we were.
So, you know, last night before the press conference, initially they were saying 17 people are missing from the second floor of that hotel alone. You know, and I believe, you know, 34 people were inside the building, and crews were trying to get people out. I mean, that's inside of that hotel, inside of that America's Best Value, Budget Value Inn. You know. So 2 dead, and you know, they just don't know. I don't know if the death toll is expected to climb, and it literally is reported that way. It's too early to tell whether the death toll will rise. The number of injured is still unknown, said Andrew Skidmore, director at the Canadian County Emergency Management. Officials were going door to door to find victims and assess the damage. But I will say, I mean, that death toll was 2 last night at 3 in the morning. So, and it's now, and they're about they're an hour behind us on the East Coast. So it's 9:30 there this morning. I don't see any headlines with it having risen yet. So, but as it stands, the death toll is at 2, and you know, they continue to search for the missing. And that's the story there, man. It's a really nasty night tornado in Reno, Oklahoma. All right, thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below, and I will see you in the next video. Later, man.